Let's get ready for bridge pose, also called Setu Bandhasana. This pose is extremely beneficial to open the chest, heart, and stretches the spine and promotes healthy thyroid functioning. Let's start by lying down on our mat. Let's bring the feet close to the buttocks while creating space between the hips for the hips to lift off the mat. So our feet will be on the side with enough space for the pelvis to lift off. Now while we get ready for the bridge pose, I want you to take a long and deep breath in and release. Breathing in once again and coming off the mat, pushing the palms into the mat. Let's keep our feet flat on the floor. Our shins will be perpendicular to the ground. Our thighs will be parallel to the ground, and we lift and push the pelvis towards the sky. Let's pull the glutes in, lift the chest up, and tuck the chin into the chest. Let's push the back of the neck into our mat as much as we can as we stay in Setu Bandhasana. If you're comfortable, you can interlock your fingers underneath the back and stretch them as much as you can while pushing the entire arm into the mat. Keep the pelvis lifted, pushing away from the body. Become aware of the burn that you may be feeling. And gently, let's come back. Let's relax here for a few more breaths. For advanced practitioners, you can get back into Setu Bandhasana. Or someone who may like to push themselves a little more can take one leg off the mat and point their feet towards the sky while keeping the pelvis lifted. Keep the kneecaps and the entire leg nice and tight in bridge pose. And gently taking the right leg back, let's lift the left leg off the mat, pointing away from the body, keeping the pelvis lifted. Let's stay here for a few breaths. Gently bringing the left leg back. Let's bring our lower back to the mat. Let's come back to the center. This time we'll use a block and we place it between the knees and the thighs vertically. The long side of the block will be placed between the legs. Let's take a long and deep breath in and push the pelvis forward as the inside of the legs push into the block. Now let's take the hands away and point it towards the head. Let's stay here for a few breaths. And gradually bringing the arms back and coming back to the center. Let's stretch the legs, palms pointing towards the sky. Let's relax the body. Become aware of any sensation that you may have felt while doing Setu Bandhasana. And gently, once you're done, you can come back into Vajrasana and sit onto your mat.